All right. We have volume. We have volume. We have volume from the game. I will check that everything is working properly. Into the stream today nicely. What we will do is make sure the quality is well, even if I move a bit quickly. All right, that looks good. Can close it from my end. We can do the stream. Hello for everyone who may join later or watch this video later. This is the second stream in our lifetime. A week after the first stream. I've already missed one stream that I wanted to do. Last week, the last week, like the second half of the week, was tiny bit more packed with stuff that made me go to sleep late and whatnot, and I just wasn't able to do it, unfortunately. It's just torn apart, tired-wise. Here we are today. We're back at it. Back in the stream. Back in the space exploration with deep talks about everything we could think of. And yeah, can start exploring and slowly start talking about whatever comes up in our mind. Really wish me luck and I hope that someone will join today, but I find it a little hard to believe purely because second stream on YouTube with this algorithm and stuff, since I'm not even monetized. Sorry, that was directly to you again. To the camera at least. Let's see, where did we jump into? I will continue what I did last time, which is looking for a relic, a planet or relic moon, whatever we can find, so we can investigate a little bit the dig sites and whatnot. Sounds pretty cool. Sounds pretty cool. But no relic here. No relic here. I always found those relics. I used to find them quite a lot, just randomly. But now that I've started looking for them, they're as elusive as they could ever be. But we will find it. At some point we will find it. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. Abandoned, terrid. Stop moving. Redacted, scalding, abandoned, lost green. No, not what we're after. Nice to keep on going. Oh, out of fuel. Gotta refuel. Should I put some music? I should put some music. I should put what I put last time. That's kind of nice, actually. Second, the stream will continue. See if that works. I think it was that one. It's a bit higher so you can hear it. That should be decent volume. Nice. It's not too quiet. Did we jump? Did we not jump? Forgot. Let's see. No, we didn't jump. We didn't jump. So we keep on going. I wonder how long it's gonna take. I'm not even sure which planets, like, which system would spawn them more. I was trying to look for some information about it, but with no real luck. So we will just jump around like I used to do and see if we can find them. Right. Sounds like the best plan. Sooner or later, should come across one. Let's see, Gamma, Abandoned, Bleak, Azure. I'm not sure what it means, honestly. Right, it's not abandoned. Abandoned can't be relic because there's no bones there, and there should be bones on relic planets, to my knowledge. Which my knowledge might be impaired in that subject, since it's completely new, this whole thing. A gas giant, you say? That's right here. So last week, second half of the week was kind of mishmash. Today had a few moments that were interesting to think about. Life's interesting. What did happen last week? A friend came over. He felt a little off. He wasn't at his best, and he stayed over. And I stayed a bit later than I expected, so I was extra tired the day after because I actually went to the mechanic. I was taking my car to the mechanic, they asked me to come in the morning, which is the worst time for me. Sure, some of you can relate, especially if you're watching me right now. Although time zones, so who knows. But yeah, I slept a regular amount of hours. I just do it later. So I had to wake up extra early after I went to sleep later than I've planned. And it just wasn't my friend's fault. I could have go earlier. I was just a little. I needed the time to kind of relax before I go to sleep. And again, abandoned. Alright, we keep on going. And the reason I went to the mechanic, it's kind of stupid, because at some point it will... I don't think I'll go back now, but I'll just hope for the best. This is a very cool tactic in with maintaining a car. I heard this noise, which I'm 100% sure was not there before. And I'm very, very sensitive to this stuff. Same with my other cars. Like, I very, like, from the very first second I can hear if something... I'm sure it's not just me, but it's when you're very used to a certain thing. Oh, ruined planet, hell yeah. So, I'm sure I'm not the only one. But basically, there was kind of a creak, like a squeak, not a creak, a squeak. From the, how you call it, from my steering wheel. Like every time I turned my steering wheel, it differed in time, but the time it was really strong. Like you could really hear this squeak every time you move the steering wheel. It was like obvious that it's related in some way. And I've had repaired my the things in the steering wheel like less than a year ago. So I was worried, like I was supposed to go to my family, which is like over an hour drive, and I didn't want to get stuck on the opposite side because I wanted to go home. And yeah, it was kind of a mixed feelings to go, because if there is a problem, it's gonna be very annoying. If there's no problem, I'm just paranoid, and then I'll keep hearing it and be paranoid, which is where we are now. They told me that it's nothing, they can barely hear it, and that I should just leave it, which I am gonna do. But like the more I hear it, the more I'm sure. Oh, that's a pretty place. The more I'm sure it 100% wasn't before, and it's way too much kind of thing. So I'll just hope. I'll just really hope that nothing won't happen before I relocate myself and leave this car behind. That would be very cool if so. Look at that. Let's exchange them forward modes. Let's see if there's anything interesting. Ooh, yeah, let's take this. Nice. Cool. Very cool. Oh, we got a Pokemon. We got a Pokemon. So anyway, yeah, I woke up early for nothing, stayed there for like an hour or two for all the things that needed to be done. And yeah, that took this day off of my life, sort of. It was dumb, but you know, gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. I just have to arrange it better in the future. I really do. Ooh, I wonder if I could find dig site using one of these. What do we think? I want to say yes. Trade depots. No. No, we can't. Let's go to the train station. Let's get us a map. What do you say? What do you say? I say you say yes because I see no objection. Let me adjust this a little more. In case anyone's gonna write something in the chat to small print so I can see it. Okay. Fix that. I see lightnings. This guy. I'm gonna go inside. Okay. And where is the space station? That way. I swear to God, they made the maneuverability stronger. It wasn't like that. Not that I'm complaining. Perfect. Just perfect. Yeah. So today, well, yeah, it was kind of a yesterday thing, but it was still, it's gonna go for a few days. There was a moment which I would have definitely took it differently a few months ago. It definitely would have shut me down for a little while. Just the idea of these things happening. I was supposed to approve, I approved my dog as a medical dog for the flight, so she can come up with me to the plane and not being sent down for the benefit of the both of us. And what you call it? And flight company, Jesus, I forgot the name of it. Blacked out. Well, you know what I mean. Oh, it's not gonna leave me now. Damn. I'm gonna forget. I'm gonna try to move on. It's gonna be hard. So this flight agency company approved it, and Tommy just said that I could send them the flight that I'm intending to take, so they can approve it for the flight. And do I have the maps? How many maps do I have? I have no idea. How do I know? Can I see it here? 1 second. 30. Nice. Yeah, let's buy 5 of those. Let's see this. So yeah, I sent him the thing, and there were a few days passed, which was unusual because they actually surprisingly answered quite fast. They answered everything the same day normally. So I was weirded out. At first I thought it was because it's a weekend, but then I actually checked and saw that they're working all week, which makes sense for flight company. Jesus, what's the name of it? Air. What's wrong with my brain? Anyway, yeah, words. It's difficult. Happens to me in any language that I know. Words just poof, we're gone for now. One day we'll be back. Oh, that's some pretty cool skulls. Some pretty darn cool skulls. I will have to be back for all that. Bam. Where was I? Yeah, the flight company thing. Flight company. That's what we'll refer to it from now on. It's a flight company apparently. That's the new name for this. It is what it is. Here's the map. So what we are actually... Oh, we're not even in the ruined planet. That's crazy. Okay. So I sent it to prove in a few days, so I called them up and they told me that the lady that was handling my stuff wasn't around, and she'll be at like from 4 p.m. till like 12 at night. I was like, alright, great. I saw that you can call them till 11 at night. So I said, cool, I'll call later. I called around 10:30 p.m. at night. Anyway, so I called them, and it was strange. So someone answered. Of course, that specific lady I was looking for was not there, because why not? She left early, and she had like the other lady told me she left a message for her to answer me, and she left without answering me, which was pretty cool. But to be fair, pretty common with flight company stuff. They can be like that. And so, what? So she told me to wait and that she will check something for me. And she checked and she told me to wait. And so I've waited. And waited and waited, which was, again, unusual to anything else I've had, to any experience I've had with that specific part of the flight company. It's the medical flights part kind of thing. And it was all very strange. So I was waiting. At some point, a new lady answered, which was even more confusing because she didn't tell me she's transferring me. And she answered and she told me, all right, let's talk. I'm like, what? What is there to talk about? You're just supposed to tell me if she can go and, like, if this flight can have a dog or not. That's all. Just supposed to say yes or no. There wasn't much to talk about. And there was, so I've ordered an extra seat because I just thought it would be, it's a relocation, so you know it's a one flight thing. I can take the hit financial wise because it's a short flight as well. And I figured it will be comfortable. My mom is also coming, we'll get a whole row. And I've asked if I'm getting an extra seat when I'm taking a dog on board. And I've been told no. Then my mom, I've asked her to send an email so it will be like unrelated to me. To ask if when you bring a dog, do you get the extra seat? They told her no. The flight agent, the booking agent, the ticket booking agent. That's strange. Can't recharge it from here. Has also called on her own free will and asked them if she needs to book me one or do they book me one because it's with a medical dog. And they told her, no, you don't get one. And so, you know, we did what we figured we're supposed to do. We booked an extra seat like I wanted. Normally, just asking an extra seat. And then you told me, do you have a problem with your booking? You booked a wrong thing. You booked the extra seat, and you're not supposed to do that. We're supposed to do that from the medical side. Which to that I was like, what? You're kidding me, right? I'm like, no, we're supposed to do it, and you weren't supposed to do that. So you actually have to talk with the agent so she will cancel that, so we can add that for you. Which, again, it is nice in the sense that I don't need to pay for that in that case, which is obviously better. But there is a chance I'll have to pay for, what's it called? For the cancellation, for the ticket of the extra seat. So the flight, the booking agent told me she'll try to help figure it out a little bit. And we'll hope for the best. We'll just hope for the best that something works out over there. This is extremely, this whole process was so dumb. So a few months ago, I was just shut down from it in the sense, like, not just, you know, not a complete meltdown over that, but I would definitely just go back to my, how do you call it? To this thought cycle of like everything's shit, it's always messed up. No matter what I try to do, it's always like it never works out. Something always ruins it. And it never goes smooth. Nothing ever goes smooth. Which in some way it is almost completely true. Like almost nothing ever goes smooth, which is fine. It's perfectly fine, because if everything went smooth, it would be, to be honest, hella boring. So this is perfectly fine. But yeah, so as you can see, now I'm perfectly okay with it, but 2-3 months ago, I would have just go back to the cycle, feel bad, and just feel bad, really, over this for way longer than needed. Which you don't need to really feel bad about it at all, you know, it's just life. Things are complicated sometimes, and you need to work on them a little more for them to actually work out. And it happens. That makes it worthwhile, you know. That's what makes it like feel extra rewarding when you get to those stuff, I guess. Well, that's a known thing, known sentence. I guess that we all heard that a jillion times. Do we have multiplayer on? Is it off? It's on. It's on. It's on. So this last week when the friend came over and he felt bad, it actually got me to start thinking. So this whole stream point is actually to try and help people who feel bad, obviously. And I've noticed that it is a little complicated for me to help him, and in the sense that I feel a little too much responsibility. Like, what if I'm helping in the wrong way? What if I'll just make it worse? And which, to be fair, with the things I say, is really nothing that can get worse. I mean, you can be triggered because, you know, anyone who feels bad or depressed or anger problem can definitely be triggered by things you say, even if they mean completely well. Just be triggered and angry about this, and it's perfectly fine. It is what it is, you know. There's no hard feeling. You just know that it can happen, and it's perfectly fine. But I still sort of feel bad about like giving that option, like of like I don't want to cause them to trigger, because I don't want to be like the cause of something bad in some way. But you know, part of helping, of course, is not forcing the help. It's only if someone wants to talk to you and wants to hear what you say in some way. I'm not gonna force hear anyone what I have to say. If they want quiet, they'll get quiet, and they'll get, if they want to like speak and they want someone to listen, then I'll sit there quietly and listen, and truly listen, not just sit there, you know, just okay, talk. I'm here. Like no, I'll be with you. I'll share the feelings with you. I'll be sad with you. You know, it's fine. I can handle this. I've been sad enough to know I can, you know, contain it and feel okay and release it. Like it's okay to feel sad. It's okay to have the feeling. It's okay to notice you feel it and let it wash through. But I mean, everything's okay. But if you want to feel like a bit more in control, then, or when you feel a bit more in control, then it flows through, and then it just released out, and you feel fine. You feel just like before. You just know sadness was involved, but you're not truly sad. It is wonderful. I'm gonna try to release a small video, very unrelated to gaming, of a small kind of a meditation that I've built to myself. So I'm sure someone has built them before. Something quite similar. I'm very, very sure. But it really helped me so much, so I figured I'll try to release something. Maybe it will help someone, just like those streams that I'm trying to do. Let's see, 1 second. Oh, they're all scaled down, I see. Let's see. So, yeah, it really got me thinking about this, and I was like worried of helping. And in the end, to be honest, he was so out of it that he didn't really remember what I said anyway. But you know, it also got me thinking about something kind of interesting. He said something kind of interesting, like he was talking about like suicidal thoughts and whatnot, and something he was speaking about, like he said, he wants to feel nothing. He wants the nothingness. He wants like this. He's so tired of being like frustrated or sad or angry that he wants the nothing, and of course, but like he means nothing as in like when he said it at least. I'm 100% convinced he wants to live. Don't get me wrong. That's why I'm not worried. 100%. I'm sure like it's gonna be difficult to like maintain it, but I believe in him, so I'm not worried in that sense. And what do you call it? So he was talking about it, and when he said all these things, like I want nothing, I want to feel nothing, I'm tired of this, I can't do this anymore, I just want to I just want to not feel anything, like just nothing. I want to be with nothing. And the first thought that popped into my head, like, you know, you're actually talking about like meditation, like what you're describing is meditation. I knew you're obviously not trying to talk about meditation, but it really was meditation at the end of the day, what he was talking about. And I was wondering how you would react to me saying that. And of course the immediate response to that was like, or death. I was like, yeah, maybe, because actually we don't know if death is like that. What if you like you immediately reincarnate? I don't know, obviously, no one knows. Some people can believe they know, and it's beautiful, and maybe they know. But there's no way of finalize the proof. That is the issue. the issue with it. And so we don't know if death is really the feel of nothing and it solves all your problem, or it just opens up new ones. There's a lot of theories where it opens up new ones if you especially if you kill yourself. Probably shouldn't talk about these words or mention these specific words on YouTube, but okay, no one's gonna watch that at this point anyway. At least now. Let's hope it's not gonna ruin the stream, right? Alright, let's keep it going. Wait, actually, it seems rather new, Alpha. I wonder whose ship. That's his ship, huh? Do I have anything to give him? Let's give. Oh, okay. Let's give him that. Now we can go. Just for fun. I have enough. Where were we? So yeah, it's not people who don't like dwell in this kind of stuff too much don't really know that that's what it's, that meditation actually gives you a sense of break of it all, and that is just something that a lot of people are not like aware of, or sometimes like they're, you know, they heard about it, they heard it can give you this feeling, but they don't actually think or believe that they could experience that, which is understandable. Doubt is something pretty common. It's not something unheard of at the end of the day. So yeah, doubts are fine. If you do the work, doubts will just fade away with time. And sometimes they'll try, like for me, they start creep in. Like I'm not, as you say, I'm not 100% healed out of everything and whatnot. I'm still working through everything all the time, really all the time. And part of my work now is to try and actually do something outside, like to help others with what I'm helping with myself, especially since I've been trying to help myself for so many years with a feeling of wanting to help others. Now that I've actually have somewhat of a decent success with myself, I feel like I felt like it was time to actually do this, the stream and whatnot. So yeah, here we are doing the stream. What do we want to do? What do we actually want to do? Let's jump system, try another dig site. See if we can find a dig camp kind of thing. Anyway, so yeah, meditation can really give you a break, and not just give you this momentary break once you practice it more and more, and not like it's specifically in a specific religious way, even just that this little bit that I've done at the beginning was helping tremendously, just with be able to look on your emotions from the side, or at least on the bare minimum of knowing how to capture them once you're, even if you're like starting to be immersed in them, like to capture them and sort of put them in a bubble next to you instead of rushing through you, and then that's much easier to like start to let it go, even if it takes a little longer. It's nicer to be in meditation for 20 minutes, for example, than sad for the rest of the day. For me personally, sadness was almost always very quickly transferred into anger, just as an automatic response. So it was a mix for me normally. If one would come, the other is definitely involved. Let's see what we find here. Let's see what we find here. I've heard it's not a very productive method what I'm doing now, but we'll try. It doesn't hurt to try. Oh, it's over there. Jesus, we're so fast. That's awesome. It's nice to actually like this ship. Oh my god. Okay, let's do this from here. Now it should be fine. Yeah, now we're good. Now we're good to jump. So yeah, I'll try to post a video about this soon, just so if you ever come up to this video and listen to all these things I say, see if I posted that video in the channel. It will be probably like one of the very few actual videos I'll have on this channel. Mostly will be just a stream, just the original plan, but then I figured out this could help. Again, no site. Let's see if we can find, and we'll find the same one. Let's just jump another system. Let's jump because it's fun. Also, let's go through here. Anyway, so this friend talked to me the day, like the day after that day, and he said that it was so out of it he can't even remember like what I was saying, if at all. And I told him that it's fine. Like maybe I didn't say good things. Maybe I said stupid things, and then it's good that I didn't listen. Just because. Just, well, I love that. I always have a response, whatever it may be, dumb as it may be sometimes. Just admit it when it's dumb. I'm very aware of the dumbness. Which being dumb sometimes is perfectly fine as long as you don't hurt others, and preferably don't hurt yourself physically. Being dumb is perfectly fine. Being weird is even better. Better in general. But yeah, he told me that he told me like, no, you always say good things. Like it's a given. You always say good things. And not as a show off. It's just when he said that, like it kind of popped in me again. Like that's why you want to do the stream. Don't forget that. Like that's. Because not because I believe I have something like I'm that special in that regard, but I just know that friends have said that enough times that maybe it is better than what they like most people find around them, because they love like talking to me in crisis times and whatnot. That I figured why only my friends should like benefit this quality if apparently I have it. Like, why does it have to be restricted to only people I know and my friends and people who are next to me? It can be so much more, like it can get to so many more people, and that's where the stream came through, coming. That's where the stream is coming in. Jesus. So yeah, that's where we're streaming now. So maybe if someone out there just having a tough time and want to relax and watch a game. And if they feel like, you know, talking about whatever goes through, like why they're down right now a little bit, they don't have to overshare. You feel welcome, but don't feel like you must. It looks like a component. Let's go see it. Which ship do we take? Oh, I haven't seen you in a while. So yeah, I'll be here, I'll listen, I'll give whatever advice I can if they want. Some people, again, they don't want advice, they really do just want, you know, to get this out a bit and feel like someone actually listened and not just heard. It's such a difference. I felt it myself. Such a difference when you can, first of all, just when you can like get this out. Sometimes no matter how much do you have capacity to like contain this kind of stuff, and it's cool when you have capacity for that. I have some decent capacity, I would say, but it's at some point we all need to like get this out and just talk about whatever it is. I personally went to some kind of therapist, somewhere there. Don't remember which one exactly. And I just took like I think 3. I told him from the beginning like it will be just for a few meetings, because I really just there's a few things that I have to get out. It's too much to hold it in. And he respected that, and he said, sure, it's fine. If you want to continue, of course, you're more than welcome. I told him if he'll be able to help in those things to give some sort of direction, that would be awesome. But I don't have the financial, like, ability to just, like, keep on going so we can investigate more and more, because, like, I'm investigating for so long the issues that I've had or have and are well behaved now. What is this weather? Is it all bubbles what I'm seeing? Eh? It is. It is just bubbles. Bubbles over bubbles. Ow! You little bitch. You slapped me. You sure you want this beef? You sure you want this? Ah, I didn't think it would happen that quick. Thought I have one more, like, that I can, like, tag him once more before this would happen. Yum yum. Yum yum. It's a cool effect. Definitely a cool effect. Oh wow. Hello there. I heard you, but I didn't see you. Huh. Oh wow, look at that. That's beautiful. Can you tame them? If the answer is yes, that would be amazing. Seems like the answer is no. Can you all stop attacking me, please? Can you giant bear? Bird. Bear. Sure. Come. No. Yeah, I thought so. I thought so. Oh, you have those here. Remind me of Stranger Things. I haven't watched it fully. It feels like it's a Demogorgon. I started a bit late today, so I'm a bit extra tired, a little less talky than I feel like I want to be in this session, in this stream. So I do apologize for that. I just, as usual, didn't notice the time well enough, and here we are. Oh, that's nice. That's cool. Oh, it's about time. Now that I got in a cave, storm is clearing. Oh, it's a dead end cave. This would be an awesome music hall. I'm sure of it. Absolutely perfect with those two big exit, like two vents. Perfect. Oh, I can beat the cover. So yeah, sorry that I'm a bit less talk active, however you say it correctly. Then I'd wanna be. But yeah, obviously it will be easier once people would like join and people would comment, like to be comments and whatnot, so I'll have stuff to read and stuff to concentrate on other than just the game itself. So yeah, fine. It is perfectly fine. The most important part is like hopefully we got all the settings right, so it's all gonna be fine and smooth now. If it's not, that sucks a little, but it's fine. We'll just play a little bit more with the settings. It did look much better from what I watched there in the beginning, because I opened it on the big screen, unlike last time, which I opened it on my phone. So hopefully this is well and done, and maybe it's actually gonna be smart not to do a very long stream, like to do a rather quick one today, just so I can, you know, not waste too much of a stream on a stream that has a completely broken quality or broken sound. Just those first few times, you know, so I can like go over the stream and not sit there for too many hours and see that everything worked well and whatnot. I feel like it's important. Oh, excuse me. Is there a way? If people would be able to reply, that would be so awesome, because I have a question and no one can answer me. I mean, the internet can answer me, but I mean, it would be easier if I could just ask and poof, there would be someone in the comments saying the answer. But I wonder if there is a way to see how long have I streamed through OBS, which is this screen, and this is the game. I'm gonna pause the game for a moment here, just so I can do this. For just a moment. Yeah, sure, I'm watching. Oh. Okay. 1 second. 1 second, 1 second. We're working through this. 2 full seconds is all we need. A flight. This is a few more than 2 seconds. You are correct, wherever you are. But we got this. Absolutely got this. Alright, yeah, we streamed for almost an hour. So that should be enough for today, actually, in that regard, because... Yeah, okay, now this would be in the game when we talk about this. So yeah, that would be enough for today. Since I am tired and I want to be more active and not just be like a potato here in front of the screen. Oh, wait, let me shut down this. Okay. Yeah, so I will finish the stream here a little extra early even than it should be. So I can go over it, make sure everything works properly. And that way the first streams, if anyone gets to catch them, there will be a bit of a taste kind of stream to see what this channel is going to be as it gonna build itself up. So thank you for everyone who will be watching this maybe in the future. as I see now, there is no one. So yeah, thank for everyone who may watch it. Have a great week and everything. A good night.